Welcome. In this video we'll make an unboxing and a quick overview of this TECLAST T50 Pro tablet. So thankfully the foil of the package was slightly torn before this tablet has reached my hands, so I'm not gonna need to use any tools to unbox it. Let's just carefully remove the rest of the foil from here. And let's try to get it out to take a look at what this tablet has to present to us. And before I open it, this tablet weighs 480 grams. It has a metal frame, and it's smaller than I expected it to be. Let's take a look what's inside here. So yeah, 480 grams, and it's pretty average, generally speaking. It's surprisingly 30 grams less than the original T50 version. And comparing to other tablets in the same category, it's just pretty average. So yeah, it sits pretty well in hands, and I would actually tell that this tablet feels pretty comfortably. Though in some other reviews I read that some users complained about the way that this tablet looks like, what it feels like in hands. I would actually say that it sits pretty comfortably. So, what do we see around here? Well, first of all, of course, it's display, and I see this huge frame around the display, which I personally do not like very much. But the display is generally Full HD. It's a Full HD 11-inch IPS display with 60 Hz refresh rate, and yeah, it just does a good job for a price of this tablet, which I'm not sure what it currently is, around $260, around something around it, but I might be wrong here. Okay, and as you can see, the tablet runs Android 13, which is quite outdated, but for if we are talking smartphones. Now this is a tablet. It serves some different purposes, though. Just like smartphones, it actually has a SIM card support. It actually has a dual SIM card support, or you can use an SD card instead of the second SIM. Now let me also tell you more about the specifications of this device. First of all, this device has a brand new Helio G99 CPU, which is an 8-core GPU, but CPU, sorry, which is an 8-core 2.2 gigahertz frequency CPU. And it also has 8 gigabytes of built-in RAM, and far as I know, it's also expandable by another 8 virtual RAM memory. But I really don't like mentioning it, because virtual RAM memory is it's not as useful as it sounds like. It's more of a marketing trick. Now let's see what we have on the sides here. So we have 4 speakers. This device actually supports stereo with lossless audio support too, which is cool. And now about the storage of this device. So this device has 256 gigabytes of storage. Now the SD card can be expanded for up to 1 terabyte. So yeah, a pretty fair amount. And since the only thing that we got on the tablet that I didn't tell you about is the camera, or the cameras rather, this device actually has 2 cameras. So yeah, on the back side we have like 2 cameras, but there is actually only one. It's 20 megapixels camera which is actually a Sony. Now, Sony, I'm not sure what the exact model name is, but yeah, it's a Sony cameras. So on the back side we got 20 megapixels camera. On the front side we have another 8 megapixels selfie camera. This tablet also supports Bluetooth 5.2, and it also supports 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi frequency. As for this, for the mobile data, it only supports networks up to 4G. And now the battery. What can I tell you about the battery? The battery is a solid 8 milliamperes per hour, 8,000 milliamperes per hour, of course. So yeah, that's a great amount. It will last you, I'd say, up to 60 hours of video playback on the with the average brightness. Unfortunately, I didn't find any info about the brightness on this thing, but I suppose the limit is around 350 nits, just like in their similar models. And what else? It supports 18 watts charging. And yeah, one thing that I had to do at the beginning, take a look at what's in the box besides the tablet itself. So let's take a quick glance what we have right here. Just be careful with this thing. So yeah, the instructions, all kinds of. Do we have a charging block? Yes, we do. Now, but it's not compatible with the Europe standard, fortunately. And we have the cable. So yeah, and we can actually check check some info on the charging block. So here we have. So it actually supports 20 watts charging, not 18 as I mentioned before, or just this charging block just simply has 20. Though it would be just weird to if they actually did it this way, because it's an original cable, and the original charger. Okay, so right now I think I might also do a quick overview of what the display looks like. So just let me quickly set up this tablet. Okay, and so here we have some sample footage. As you can see, the image quality is pretty decent. Let me also show you what brightness I'm using. Maybe let's increase it to the maximum so you can see what it looks like with it. Not sure how to hide this panel. So yeah, the details are pretty good. So this is a full HD video. And I would say it is not too bad, especially for a budget tablet. And so that's basically it about it. More videos coming on our channel about this tablet, so whatever you want to know about, stay tuned. Hope that you liked this one, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.